Okay, I programmed that ROM. That was goofy, and it's in the board. I got the thing running right now. I haven't really printed off a schematic yet, or for the decoding for this area, you know, the RAM area here. I'm just going to do some preliminary, just kind of poking around on muxes. There's 157s, 153s. I'm just going to probe outputs and inputs on those, so kind of see if I see anything obvious, like a stuck bit or something like that. These are 153s. 153, 53, okay, those are all 53s right here. We have 4 157s up here. And let me make sure. Yeah. Let's move it about like that. Alright, just going to start probing around a little bit. See what we can see. Let's start with just the outputs of these 153s. I know these are the address bits. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That would be a possible. This one's probably only got one address bit off of it. I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be 8 bits right there. Pins 7 and 9. Just looking for activity. Okay. Nothing unusual. And this row of 157s up here, that's 4 outputs. And of course the furnace is right next to me over there. There's 2 RAMs over here. So far I see nothing weird. Nothing stands out as weird. This is a 174 I already probed a few 174s up here. I'm just looking at input, output, and clock. This one's not being clocked. This might get clocked during an event, you know. So I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Out, in, out, in, no, out, in, out, out, in, out. Out, in, out, out, in, out. Out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out. And, you know, this 245's got to be good because that's where the data all comes back through to the CPU. I imagine that, yeah, I mean, the data would come through that even from the ROMs, I would think. So far I see nothing weird, which means it's not an easy fix. It's something that we're actually going to have to find, which is fine. That's fine. No big deal. Sometimes you just probe around, you'll see something, you'll get lucky and find a completely stuck output or something like that. No such luck. wonder if this thing will coin up and play. I think. I'm curious. Coin. And start one. Hey! All right. Cool. That's good. We just have a video problem. We have a motion objects problem with the RAM. We have RAM. We might not even have a motion objects problem. We have a RAM problem, a RAM address problem. So I'm going to have to print off the schematic for the RAM addressing and the whole RAM section of that schematic. Print it off, put it together so that I can have it out in front of me and go through it and find our problem. We have something, it's not a stuck output, it's got to be one of these muxes or a control signal. It could be, but my guess is it's just a flat out a mux. So we will, it's either a mux or it's data path back. I don't even know what the data path from RAM back is. It's probably these latches, I would think. You know, there's a couple latches right here. That's got to be RAM latches. There's multiple latches. I don't even think oh, here's a 244. I didn't see that. Okay. It is not enabled right now. Why not? What is this? See, I don't know what this is. This 244 could be for writing to the EA-ROM. You know. So I don't know what this thing is. Yeah, see, it pulses when you reset. So it's got to be reading. It's got to be reading from the EA-ROM. Oops. Yeah, that's my guess. That's just EA-ROM access. CPU writes, or, well, it can't be a two-way buffer. It's one way. So my guess is this thing writes to EA-ROM. From this latch. That would be my guess. Maybe. Who knows? Alright. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's the next step. I have to print schematic. So let me go ahead and do that. Get the schematic going so that we can actually see what we're doing. Okay. And this is where I put my schematics together. And look who likes to hang out on the cutter table. Boo Boo, you are going to have to move. You're going to have to move. She's like, I don't want to move. That's her favorite spot. Where she hangs out. You believe that? Come on, big girl. You're going to have to get up. Come on. Come on. I'll give you the opportunity to do it yourself. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got to get down. Come on. Hey. Go get some food. I know you want to eat. I mean, look at you. Come on. Come on. I know you don't want to, but you got to get up. Come on. Go ahead. You can do it. Come on. Here, I'll help you. Oh! Oh! Okay. Gosh. Cat hair all over. These cats are tough to take care of. You're worth it though, aren't you, Boo? Alright. Show you how I do my schematics. You print them off in poster form. Okay? And then I just put them together. I bought this cutter. And make sure that you have cut marks on the PDF viewer thing, the Acrobat viewer, whatever. And you just line up the cut marks, which this one doesn't have a cut mark, but that's okay, you don't need that one. You only need to make 2 cuts per sheet. Here's the first one. You just line the cut marks up and cut. And then here to here. Okay. You find your 2 cut marks. This is going to be one of the cuts. Line up the marks. Okay, and now you see you got an edge here. This is not done as one big poster. It's done as 2 pages. So you're going to have an overlap. Because I am going to put this together as one big schematic. So I'm just going to rough cut this. But you don't want to cut anything off. Just a rough cut like that. And then on this side we'll go here to here. There to there. And here's your other rough cut. I'm just cutting it as close as I can without cutting anything off. Just like that, just a rough cut. So that's one sheet. right there. 4 pages, and then this is the other 4 pages. It's always great when it's crooked, but that's just what we're working with. This is the other rough cut side right here. So I'm just going to do a rough cut. Just like that. It's all part of the repair, of my repair process. I want to keep these separate. That's the other 4 sheets. Once I do this once, I don't have to do it again. I put these up and I'll always have them. I haven't printed off a Centipede schematic before. And we need our rough cut. That's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect at all. Okay, now we tape it together. This has got a bunch of cat hair stuck to it, so I gotta get rid of some of it. We'll put these 4 together. They just line up nicely. And I need my glasses. Have your spot back in a minute. Okay. Just use small pieces to tack it down good at first. And then you can use bigger pieces if they don't fold over. Okay, do this. That goes like that. I got you. course, you need to have crystal clear Scotch tape. You can't have that, you know, that stuff that's kind of, it's not exactly transparent, that cheap stuff. You can't use that. It has to be clear tape, crystal clear tape. We're going to tape that good right there. And this one we're going to tape down like that. And you'll see this just matches up so nicely. And it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but you do want it to be pretty darn good. That came out good. All right, I'm going to show you this really quick. What, you want to go out? Come on, you want to go outside? You want to look at it out there? What do you think? You want to go out? She's like, I want to, but I don't know about this. It's kind of a snowy, icy, cold mess. All right, in or out? What are you doing? Closing the door. What, you want out too? Hey. Do. Mrs. Do. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Alright, that's enough. You're either going to go out or you're not. Alright. What about you? You went out too? You out? You went out? Okay. She will be scratching at the door in about 2 minutes. This is what you get. You see it just, there's your seam. Look how good that seam looks. There's the four corners. All the way down this seam. I mean, you can read through the seam. How good that come out. And now I'll cut the other four, put the other four together, and then I'll put the other four together with this, and it'll be one big RAM schematic. Playfield. It's the Playfield RAM and all that. Okay. And then I'll trim the sides too, you know. I'll trim the rough edges off of it. It'll look beautiful. Alright. Let me do that. I'll come back. Okay, and when you're done, you're ended up with this. We have our Centipede Playfield Address Selector. Playfield memory, Playfield multiplexer, all this good stuff. One big sheet. You see how big it is. It's almost the full size of my table, which is good because it needs to be big so that I can read it, because I'm old. Heck yeah. So now that we have our schematic, we can go through this and start testing stuff. So I'm going to start right here at the playfield address selector. I'm going to start right there, test this stuff, and then move on. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'm not even going to worry about the RAM right now. We're going to test this, and if that's good, I'm going to move right onto this. These are the 153 muxes that all of that data, playfield data, comes out and goes into there. The same playfield data comes down and goes into this motion object circuitry down here. You see that? So this is suspect, this is suspect, this is suspect, and this is picture data ROM circuitry, which I really don't think this has anything to do with it. I think it's either here, here, here. That's my three spots I'm going to check. Here, here, here. So let's do it. You know what, I think this has been long enough of a video, so I'll probably stop this as part 2 and move right on to part 3. So hang with me, guys. I'm trying to give you more in-depth of everything that I do step by step. So that's where we're at. All right.